Our next guest is joining us on the phone right now. It's Bob Kavner, who is an oil and gas exploration expert. And Mr. Kavner, I appreciate you spending some time with us. I know you're looking at the same pictures as I am right now on the screen from BP's cameras underneath the water right now. And because for folks like myself and too many people at home right now, this is uncharted waters. Frankly, for some of the engineers, this is literally uncharted waters. We're hoping you can be our guide and tell us exactly what we are looking at. So what is this right here on our screen, as you can explain it?
The ROV camera right now is showing the looks like what's the top of the blowout preventer, the BOP, that they are pumping into. That curved line on the left side of the picture is likely one of the kill lines. They have two lines going into the blowout preventer, one through the choke line and one through the kill line. In this particular case, they're both being used as kill lines.
So help me understand what that means, the choke line and the kill line. That's confusing to me, at least.
There are valves in between the blowout preventer rams that allow them to pump into the blowout preventer, which allows them to pump into the well. Typically, these lines are tied through the riser to the surface where a drilling rig typically is. Because the drilling rig sank, they're having to pump through another line, and that's why they did all the work to refabricate the BOP to allow this. So they're actually pumping heavy mud into the sides of the blowout preventer through the kill valves and choke valves.
So even though we don't see, there's not some shot of mud spewing out, right now mud is being pumped down into that pipe. Is that correct?
Well, that's what we think. I don't know the detail of their procedure. Once they get mud on bottom, and you'll probably begin to see a change in color of the leak. I see now the end of the riser right now. It doesn't look like there's much change there from earlier.
Yeah.
But if they would show a picture of the riser at the top of the blowout preventer on top of what's called the lower marine riser package, that will change color pretty quickly to probably from that brown to a light gray.
Since we have the privilege of having you with us right now, we're looking at shots that I haven't been able to fully articulate because they are new to us as they are to people watching at home. On the right side of our screen right now, can you help explain a little better what we're looking at there? I know the shot keeps changing.
Yes, I'm looking at that. Now, that line right there, it looks like that's a robotic arm on the right, looking like they're working on one of the lines. This looks like it's taped. It's not live. I can't see the time on it. 26.
It is tape. You're correct. That is tape. Yeah. That is tape from a while ago.
Yeah, that looks like some of the work they were doing when they were hooking up the lines to the blowout preventer.
Huh. It's a remarkable process as we look at this. Can you give us a sense from your history with oil and gas exploration? Certainly nothing's been done like this at these depths. But how soon do you think we would know if something like this is working? And while it's been tried in the past, it's never been tried at these depths. What do you assess to be the possibility of success?
I've got to tell you, I'm not as concerned about the water depth as I am the size of the bore of the riser and the blowout preventer below it. The bore of that blowout preventer is about 18 3/4 inches in diameter. Some of the rams, I'm being told, are partially closed, which is actually good. It helps to restrict some of the flow. The challenge here is to get enough friction, enough back pressure in the top of the BOP to where the pressure overcomes the well, stops the flow of the oil and gas, and allows mud to go down into the well. That's going to be the big challenge. And I'm sure they're pumping a very, very, very thick mud. And, of course, it's very cold down there, too. The sea bottom pressure here temperature here is about 42 degrees. So that's going to help actually build up some of this thickness to slow the flow down so they can get mud into the well.
Bob Kavner is an oil and gas exploration expert, and I think on behalf of me and the rest of America, we say we wish we paid more attention in physics class. Thank you for that explanation today. We appreciate it.
Happy to help.